Have you ever thought that nutrition may affect your child's behavior? Some children are not what they eat, they are how they digest. With this new statement, Dr. Manar Qasim, a nutrition therapist pharmacologist, introduced her new nutrition intervention program based on her recent research.
And introducing healthy eating doesn't mean that you go try to beg your child to eat and persuade him and push him, because this creates a lot of resistance. Kids like to, practice their authority and their control, and they see you pulling your hair out, and then they love it and they give you more of it. So it always works the other way. So it never worked with no one. Now, many people don't know the link between the guts and the brain, but it has everything to do with the growing brain. And that's our main concept. So numerous research had correlated digestive health issues with mental conditions. And the reason behind this starts from the guts. The reason behind this is we don't have a sterile digestive system, but our bodies are sterile. In order to maintain that and ensure that, the digestive system is lined with a barrier. The barrier has many functions, one of which is proper filtration, like filtering in the nutrients that our bodies need and our brains need without passing in any toxins. And the other one is secreting enzymes needed for proper digestion and then absorption of the food. And another function is it's harvesting a lot of many colonies of friendly and unfriendly bacteria that needs to stay in balance. And this environment of bacteria is very important for immunity. It's the first line defense. As well as it's linked in so many ways with different aspects of growth and development. So imagine anything goes wrong with this system or with this environment. Things like inflammation, insufficiency in a certain enzyme, a significant one, or an unbalance, a serious unbalance in the colonization in this bacterial flora in the intestine. Anything that goes wrong will potentially lead to serious illnesses and also behavioral symptoms. Recent research had identified very, very specific errors in this system and in this environment that can lead to autistic-like behavior or autism at large. And the good news is that these errors in the digestive system can be easily reversed, or we can overcome them with proper dietary intervention.
Because I think it's really interesting what she is doing regarding breaking the dogma that we have always known about autism and about children's nutrition. The fact that she is targeting the behavioral biological interface is very, very interesting. And for me, it's precisely interesting because I have two kids. I have my older son is 7, my younger daughter is 20 months old. And for me to know more about how to make sure they're getting enough the nutrition that they need and work on the children's behavior through their nutrition, I think is really novel.
From her clinic based in Toronto, Dr. Manar helps children with malnutrition, childhood disorders, and most of all, autism.
My brother and his wife had done a certain amount of intervention, dietary intervention for my autistic nephew, and there seems to be some kind of improvement to it. So whereas before he might have been eating badly or poorly, and getting to that morphine-like state where he was all kind of hazy, didn't quite know where he was, misbehaved, whatever, now he seems to have calmed down more. So it's through some type of nutritional intervention he has improved his health. He's calmed down a little bit. He's managed to no longer just jabber, but also enunciate better and string words together that before he could never do. So there probably is an element there that's justified, if you will.
And just to show you how serious it is when one element is missing from the body, a mother came to me with her child and she was complaining that he's such a picky eater and he's not growing well. And by analyzing, we took some measurements of the child, and yes, he was not in the right percentile for his age. And we also analyzed his diet, and we do that. We have a computer system that we put in all the information about his diet record, and it analyzes element by element all the nutrients that he's getting and the ones that he's not getting. So, and then we found out that this child is deficient in zinc. And he's deficient in other things as well, but the most significant one was the zinc. The zinc changes the palate. So if the child is picky, he gets pickier. He cannot tolerate the taste of fruits and vegetables. Then that was one thing. Other thing is that the zinc can cause something we call stunting, which is like failure to gain any height. So once we corrected his deficiencies by improving his diet, and we started by supplements first and then improving his diet and his lifestyle, the child started growing again, picking up height again.
I think children especially benefit a lot more from therapy and from more natural things than medication. So that's definitely something that kind of supplements the work that I do in my field, which is behavioral work and therapeutic work rather than medication of any sort. So it's definitely something that I would recommend to kind of see, because a lot of parents that have children with autism don't know what to do to help their kids, and that's definitely another option that they can now be more aware of to help their kids out.
Dealing with children is not always easy, but Dr. Manar, with her built-in smile and kindness, regardless of her knowledge, makes this task easy and comfortable for mother and child.